Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, and today is the first day of July. Right here on the cover of the Vail Daily, we can see it. We're excited to have you here. We've got a lot of things going on for the show today, a big holiday weekend coming up, and we can't wait to have you be a part of it. So we're going to let you know what we've got going on around town just regularly, our regular scheduled events, and then we'll let you know what we're going to have going on for the 4th of July celebrations. And what's really cool about what we do in the Vail Valley is we celebrate it on different days. So Minturn, we'll start celebrating it on Friday, and they'll have a lot of live music. And then on Saturday, they're going to have their first farmers market and a bike parade. And then on Saturday, we'll take things down to Avon for the Salute to the USA program. And then on Sunday, both Vail and Beaver Creek will have things going on all day, live music, a silent disco, just lots of fun things. Of course, our fireworks have been canceled just due to the fire danger. Stage 2 fire restrictions still in effect, even after all the rain we've received in the last 2 weeks. But we're happy for the rain. We're sad we can't have the fireworks, but that's just the way it has to be responsible around here. But we've got a lot going on the show today. We're going to have Ken Hovey standing by at Beaver Creek, talking to some of those folks about what's going on at the Beav for this holiday weekend. We'll have Ty Diaz standing by in Avon, talking to Manny Benedict about a really cool program called Intermatrix Systems. If you want to kind of up-level the way you're experiencing life, that sort of thing, you can do that by taking one of her classes. So we'll be catching in on that. We'll also give you the weather, give you some details on how you can plan your day. Yesterday, I went for a walk. We just went up Cresta Road in Arrowhead. Got rained on a little bit, but it didn't last all day. But it was just nice to get those showers. I know it got a little rainy over at Bravo. Right, Emma? Did it rain at Bravo? Okay, Emma's behind the controls today, and she got to go to Bravo last night. But that's the thing. These events happen, rain or shine. Just bring the umbrella. Just plan for it, and you should be good to go. But we've got a lot of fun things happening this week and this weekend. We also have the Runaway Grooms coming. So let's get you details on the weather. Right now, it's pretty mild out. Temperature-wise, we're seeing anywhere from Vail at 52, Edwards 54, and Avon 54, Eagle 55. But Ken Hovey is standing by, and he has our weather details. So Ken, you've climbed way up to Beaver Creek. What time did you get up this morning?
I got up about 5:30 this morning down in Gypsum to make my way in. Good morning. Good to see you, Trisha. How about this?
It's true.
I could see you and hear you, Trisha. There she goes. She's going for the earphone. Anyway, all of our viewers out there, how about Beaver Creek Village this morning? Good morning to everyone. Good morning to Trisha in production. Great to have you with us here on the VDL, Vail Daily Live. I am up at Beaver Creek this morning, doing a little bit of hiking before returning down to the village. In just a bit, we have some interviews for you today. I wanted to take a moment this morning while we have our viewers and we have such a beautiful setting. I read a very unfortunate headline today, and that is of the passing of Dave Gorsuch. He is just a pioneer of our valley. A lot of people familiar with the Gorsuch store, but there was much more to the man, a family man. He's definitely going to be missed. So to the Gorsuch family, all of us here at the Vail Daily in our valley want to express our most heartfelt condolences on the passing of Dave, and we'll see him soon. The weather today looks good, and we'll do this one in honor of Dave Gorsuch. That is a guy that came here, man. He was a mountain man, and when I say pioneer, he hiked a lot of these mountains, Vail, Beaver Creek, skied them, raised his family here. Good guy. Weather today for Dave, it's a good one. A little bit of rain maybe this afternoon. I've given up on the hope that we're just going to have nothing but sunny weather, and I'm okay with that. Having the moisture has been just a blessing. In the past few days down in Eagle and Gypsum, we've seen rain like I haven't seen in probably 5 or 6 years, just pouring off the roof. The ground is saturated. Our fire danger is still significant right now, so please be aware of that. Another thing, heard an interesting fact today that the Sylvan Lake fire is now 50% contained. It's just kind of smoldering and crawling. It's not that big blaze. It's definitely not completely under control, and we are by no means out of the woods. Thank you to the firefighters that are up there diligently putting in the effort to get this thing extinguished. But the moisture is good. We'll take it. You can see everything nice and lush and green. They do have hours of operation for Beaver Creek. Check out beavercreek.com for more on, if you don't feel like hiking or biking, you could take the chairlift. They also have a gondola there to the top of the mountain. This weather and mountain report brought to you by Betteridge. They've got the most outstanding jewelry since 1897. They have their tagline, but this is my own personal tagline for Betteridge Jewelers, and that is to go in and see my good friend Denise and check out the jewelry and chat with her. She is wonderful. She always looks so glamorous, and the things they have in there are spectacular. They're located right in the Solaris building. Your weather today, as Trisha mentioned, we're going to see a few clouds, that chance at rain showers, high temperatures here in the mountains in the low to mid 70s, and then overnight lows in the 30s. It is getting down there quite cool, but it is sunny out here right now, Trisha. And Trisha, you got your ears on there, good buddy?
Well, I do. I'm just hearing an echo of like 3 of the shows. So I'm just going to try to bear with it. But you know what, Ken?
No worries. You can close on this and comment. Earlier in this, I mentioned Dave Gorsuch. I don't know if you had seen that, but
I did hear that. You know what? I was just in Betteridge, and they had the world's largest pink sapphire. I mean, in the world. Over 9 carats. It was huge. Very expensive too.
I'm not quite a jewelry person. I'm not an items thing, unless it's old trucks, kayaks, things like that. But I like their watches. I love going in and checking out the Betteridge watches. But anyway, have a good day out there. Trisha, I'm going to keep on going. I've got an interview down there at 7:50. I'll leave you with this shot. And Beaver Creek's looking good. It's nice to be up here in the mountains. It's going to be a busy weekend. 4th of July is here, and this is where you want to be. There's no doubt about it.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from the Vail Daily Studios here in Eagle Vale. We just saw Ken Hovey up at Beaver Creek, but Ty Diaz is standing by down in Avon, and we're going to check in with him. And Ty, you know what? On the cover of today's paper, they have Pat Milbury. We've been looking at his painting all summer.
Oh, yes, but we have yet to catch up to the artist that we've been looking for. The artist early in the morning like now, and I'm not too far from the Possibility Plaza location where we've been tracking along with this painting on the back of the Avon Rec Center. It's just to the west of me where I'm standing here in the heart of Avon. Thank you for tuning in to Vail Daily Live. Here's where you can catch it on Roku, Amazon Fire. You can watch it on YouTube.com. Click the link there, hit the like button, where you are able to chat and be a part of the conversation during the show, and you're invited to be here with us if you would like. We would like to hear from you and get your questions about what's going on in Avon. Oh, we have some really nice people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. And so here's some people that has helped me. Thank you very much. Good morning. Hope you find breakfast this morning. Avon is moving, but more on foot this morning. Let me just change topics really quick before I lose my thought. Behind me, that's what I wanted to get to, why I chose this location. Art around Avon, as we've been discussing since Memorial Day weekend. New pieces you can find throughout the different roundabout corners here in Avon. This one is called Abundance Tree, and the artist is Charlotte Zink. $18,000. It is for sale. Do you see this in your home? Sharing with
Oh,
you how Avon is starting out this morning. Not so much traffic. This is a very quiet start to the morning. Yes, Trisha.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I like all the color in that piece. And what's really neat is that there's about 9 of these pieces all around Avon, some in the roundabouts, some near the roadways that you're on. And
Yes.
you can buy them at the end of the season.
Absolutely. This would be a great piece in your home. And if you would like, if you purchase one of these, invite Trisha or myself or anyone on Vail Daily Live to show what it looks like when it's at your place. We would love to see that. But don't drop your address in the chat link because someone else will, know where you live too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, when you get it, take a picture of it and then we'll put it on the show.
But
Yeah.
I want to share with you other views around Avon really quick. So this island with all the horses in Avon, this little dance of the sprinkler system and the horses in the center there, hopefully it tunes in really well. Man, it just reminds me of the intro to Married with Children, that fountain in downtown Chicago. And the mist earlier before you came to us really just kind of engulfs these horses. And then the sun was breaking through there. Pure magic. It was a beautiful sight. Just had to point that out to you before I change locations. Ty Diaz broadcasting live in Avon. You're watching Vail Daily Live. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, all right, thanks, Ty. We'll be checking in with him all around Avon, which will be the source of fun activities happening on Saturday. The Salute to the USA will be going on pretty much all day. If you want to go and picnic and enjoy some of the beach activities, volleyball, rent some paddle boards or paddle boats. But then the gates open at 5, music will start at 6. We've got Tab Benoit opening up for Carl Denson's Tiny Universe. So these are free shows. It's going to be a fantastic lineup of music, and this will be on Saturday. Now, we want to give you a look at today's headlines. First of all, thank you to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling us up in the morning. They have a couple locations. Their original location, their roastery location in Minturn, and then their new location just opened up last November, and that is up at Beaver Creek in the old Starbucks location. But headlines for today, for Thursday, July 1, I can't believe it's already the 1st of July. We're going to see on the cover, Paint the Town. Artist Pat Milbury puts the finishing touches on his mural Wednesday at the Avon Recreation Center in Avon. Milbury says the work will be named by the people of the town, as his work is based on the town of Avon. And Ty Diaz has been showing us this all throughout the last few weeks. And each day there's like something new, like, oh, there's a fly fisherman. And it does have some really cool artwork depicting the activities and the events that encompass Avon and surrounding areas. But as Ken Hovey mentioned, Vail loses a pioneer. Dave Gorsuch, the Olympic ski racer and town pioneer who launched an iconic retail business with his wife Renee, dies at 82. You can learn more about him, some wonderful pictures and tributes. His obituary is also in the paper, so a tribute article, the obituary. We did lose quite an icon just last week, so more on that in today's paper. Also in today's news, on page A3, enforcing fire restrictions. Does the punishment fit the crime? Law enforcement attorneys discuss the complexities of enforcing restrictions as stakes keep on getting higher. Check that out in today's paper. Also on page 8.4, the Sylvan fire is now at 50% containment. Incident team assigned to fire will scale down personnel over the next few days. So still great news. Good news for what is happening south of Eagle, about 12 miles south of Eagle. That's where the Sylvan Lake fire is. And then also just checking out some of the things happening in the arts and entertainment section. In Town Talk today, it talks about a tribute concert for Steve Meyer, the Good Times Man. Town Talk, page 826. You can find out some more details about a tribute concert for the Good Times Man. Who has been to one of his opera ski shows? Let us know in chat. I used to go to these all the time when he was playing regularly. He was on the scene since about 1986, and he played pretty much regularly till about 2016. But we are going to have a tribute for him. Scott Munns, another legend, he's coming to town, and he's going to be playing some great music to help just raise money for Steve's two daughters, Summer and Sky, for a scholarship fund. And we'll be talking to Buzz Crone, a good friend of Steve Myers, who's flown in for this tribute event. He basically has put this whole event on. So he's standing by at the Lodge at Vail today. They just got into town from Indiana. So stay tuned to find out how you can honor Steve and help out his two young daughters as well. But looks like we've got more things happening. We've got the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo coming to town, and Ken Hovey had a chance to get a preview about what it's going to be all about in July. Oh, I guess maybe we're not going to go to it. Okay, yeah, we are. All right. Da-da-da-da-da. I feel like I'm playing tennis. Here we go. Over here, over here. Let's go to the video.
Why did the chicken cross the road? I have absolutely no idea at all. But I know who does, and that's Harper. Hi, Harper.
Hi.
Good to see you this morning. I love your chickens. Thank you. I was hoping to have like some eggs this morning, but evidently they're not quite there yet. Tell us about your chickens.
I have 7 of them, and they are Cornish cross. They are market chickens, so they don't lay eggs.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So these are the edible kind. No eggs coming out of them. They are so cute, and they're so vocal this morning. What got you into raising chickens?
I had chickens like when I was 6 or 7, and once my sister Maddie, once she started doing 4-H, I heard that there was chickens, and I've been wanting to be able to hold a chicken again, and I thought this was
I'm beginning to rethink my shoes today. Wearing flip-flops to the chicken pen probably wasn't the right idea, but you have on exactly what you wear. I love your attire. Rubber boots, that is what you wear when you're around the barn, and flannel and jeans. You're like a real cowgirl. I love it. And you're a member of 4-H, is that right?
Yeah.
What and is this the main thing that you focus on at 4-H?
Since this is my first year, I wanted to start off with something small, so I'm probably going to do something different every year, but I'm going to stick with chickens for
All right, good. Well, now you said you started back when you were what, like 6? How old are you now?
9.
Oh, you got 3 years of experience in there.
Yeah, this is my first year, but we had chickens like at home, but then now I can actually have them.
Well, I love it. And we did talk to your sister. We were talking about the pigs and the animals. Do you have any other favorite animals that are down here besides the chickens?
No.
You're a chicken person. I like it. Now I have to ask you this: like, when you go to a restaurant, do you ever get chicken fingers? It's okay. Don't worry. We all do it. I have an epiphany for those as well. 4-H is such a big part of our community. A lot of young adults and kids love to participate in it. What advice do you have for kids that are like, I want to get into that. I want to do what Harper's doing?
It is pretty expensive, but you don't have to do it for the money. You would do it for the experience. 4-H isn't about exactly the animals all the time. It's also about the business and what you learn from it.
Yeah, because you do. Because a lot of people think like with horses, you just ride them. They don't understand the world of livestock. But this is a great way to experience it. Now, you're a lucky young lady that you have a family that's all into this. Are you into rodeo?
A little bit.
A little bit. Do you like the bull riding or like the bronc riding or any of that?
We have a horse, but we don't ride it at the rodeo.
What is your horse's name?
John Henry.
John Henry. I love it. That's a great name. And for the history lovers out there, John Henry is a fantastic name. Well, Harper, you are just as cute as a button. I wish you nothing but luck. What will happen with these? Now, are these up for auction, or are they just kind of for show?
They are up for auction.
They are, okay. And what are you going to do with your proceeds?
I get to sell them, and so a lot of people I know are going to do show, but I'm doing market, so they will get they're gonna go to the butcher. So
yeah, that happens. I like chicken. I like rotisserie chicken, but I love your chickens. I would like to just put them in my yard and just have them hang out with our ducks and whatnot. Well, good, Harper. It is awesome. Good luck in the auction. I hope you raise $1 million on your chickens. People can come down here and bid. There's a viewer out there that could potentially do it. You look great. Good to see you. Good luck at the fair and rodeo this week, and good luck this summer with everything. And how big will these chickens get, by the way, when they're fully grown?
About this
Yeah,
size.
twice as big?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good job, Harper. You guys are living the life live from the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. Checking out the chickens. Ken Hovey with Vail Daily Live. Come on down to the rodeo. It is the best experience, and your kids are going to love it. Yeehaw.
All right, yes, the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo happening in just a few weeks, and will bring out the carnival rides. They have the PRCA rodeo riders that are going to do all the tricks, the bull riding, the bronco busting, a little mutton busting as well. And we got to get Ken Hovey out here because I got to ask him a little bit about that interview. Ken, I love talking to the 4-H kids. Those kids they work super hard. They're caring for someone and something other than themselves. It's a great way to teach values and a work ethic. And I love that her horse's name is John Henry. I mean, and those chickens, so fun to see them.
Yeah, I had a good time down there. Such great kids, and as you know, Trisha, I know you were raised in farm country. It does instill a lot of responsibility, on them and taking care of the animals. The cool thing that I learned during that interview from Harper and her sister is that you don't necessarily have to be a family that has farm land to participate and to have these animals, in that you can keep your animals at the fairgrounds. They have stalls and whatnot, but you have to take care of them and feed them and visit them every day and be part of it. So I just think that's great. Not every kid has the opportunity to, have chickens in their backyard. So I thought that was pretty neat.
I know that is really cool. And then, just the camaraderie and going to the stables and, seeing the families and the kids day in, day out, becomes a real big community.
It does. That's interesting that you say that. Yes, it does. We have kids in our neighborhood. They're all part of 4-H, and it is really tight knit, and they have a lot of friendships, and you see them hanging out. It's very cool. Trisha, do I have time to share some Beaver Creek information?
Oh, yes, you do.
I brought up their calendar because everything's about to go down. I know that the fireworks are not going to be happening. Have you heard about Thursday night Move and Groove?
Okay, I just heard about this.
This is cool. It's Thursday nights. You come out, you dance, live music. They have complimentary dance lessons on Thursday nights. This is from 7 to 9. Guys, yes. This is like a movie setting. Seriously, you could come, invite your date. Hey, let's go learn how to dance up at Beaver Creek. It's a pretty good one. Our good buddy Billy Doran, he's doing the Fossil Posse today from 4 to 5:30. I love watching Billy when he's on our program here once again as well. He's going to be up here in Beaver Creek, 4 to 5:30. He does it on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Families, bring your kids out. The Fossil Posse is a way to learn about paleontology and also the prehistoric world of dinosaurs. And of course, with Billy Doran, it's always fun. And then also today, they've got a lot going on. Helmut Fricker, who just celebrated his 85th birthday, is going to be singing. I'm sure he's going to break out the accordion. Of course, there will be a lot of yodeling. He is the most beloved entertainer of Beaver Creek, probably of the Valley. And we got a lot of live music coming up. And they have Friday live music for you tomorrow. It just never ends. Outdoor yoga classes up here, Trisha. Silent disco. Do you know what a silent disco is, Trisha?
Yes. I've participated. It's pretty fun.
It's so fun.
I like regular dancing anyway, but if that's all they got, I'll take silent disco.
Silent disco would be super fun. I'm out on one of the trails right now. If you just had your group, nobody else can hear the music, just you, and you just be bopping down the trail. But I'll leave you with this view, Trisha. I am going to head down into Beaver Creek, get some interviews, but trail conditions a little bit damp today. If you are an early riser, there's a lot of moisture on the foliage around here on the floor, and my socks are very wet. I do have waterproof shoes, and the bottom of my shorts are very wet. So it is kind of damp out here. And also, Trisha, you and I had spoke about a lot of these trails were closed up until just a few days ago because of the elk calving. And now if you come across a gate and it's open, you're welcome to do it. But if you do come across one of those closed gates, please respect that and the wildlife. But I'm pretty sure all of them are open now.
They are all open. Yeah, June 30th was the last day of the closures. So July 1, it is free reign. You can roam wherever you want, Ken. So yeah, that's awesome.
Take a
Well, Ken,
look.
we'll let you get down. Oh yeah. Ken, did you see any wildlife this morning?
No, and I am going to try to send in some video. I saw a moose yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not here. I sent some video in. We had some technical difficulties earlier. If I don't get it on this, I'll show it next week. But I was in Vail, and right behind one of the houses I was looking after, I look out the window, and I mean, I'm talking from me to the camera right here. There's big old bullwinkle just standing there eating leaves off the tree. And not a funny story, but I was like trying to yell. It was in the village, and it was right on one of those blind turns on the bike path. And a family had come around the turn and got past it. And then that moose crossed the bike path on the blind turn. And all of us were like, oh my God, someone is going to come flying around that turn and run into the moose. So we're like trying to yell like moose, but you know, if you were coming around that turn, you'd be like, what are these people yelling? So yes, be on the lookout for wildlife. We live in the woods pretty much.
Yeah, totally. You know, Ken, I was up at Piney and Piney Lake, you know, Piney River Ranch, everything up there. And I had some friends from Arizona, and we were trying to look for moose up there because that's usually where I see them. I've heard about the moose in Vail. I've never personally seen these legendary moose, the mama, the juveniles. No, they're in the parking structure.
Yeah.
They'll be sleeping in front of like a front door of a hotel. I've seen the pictures. I've never seen it myself. So I'm glad you saw it. You know, it's kind of like Sasquatch. Like, does it exist? But you have proof now. You saw it.
They are out and about. I promise you. They're bit when you see them, you're just like, wow, that is a moose right there.
Yeah.
Here,
Hey,
let's go on a virtual hike. I am going to go down, but I just wanted to show you the trails. If that's cool, Trisha, you could take this shot. How about that? This is the place to be, is it not?
Oh, I know. It's so gorgeous. It's so peaceful in the morning too. But do watch out. I've gone, you know, sometimes when you go for a hike in the morning, that's when the wildlife are just kind of grazing and just enjoying their morning. They're not napping or bedded down underneath in a bush or anything yet. So you may see wildlife more frequently in the morning hours.
Yes.
But yeah, I love the aspens.
They're great. I love this job. I'm very happy to be back doing live broadcasting with you, Trisha, and the Vail Daily.
Yes.
I mean, to come out and to be inspired to get up at like 5:15 in the morning and gypsum and to come up onto Beaver Creek. I normally wouldn't do this, but for our viewers, I mean, we want to show them the beauty of the mountain, and it is just spectacular. It's going to be a good weekend out here.
I know. Hey, you know what? We've got the chat going, and one of the viewers is wondering if you picked up your opening credit moves by going to the Beaver Creek Move and Groove. Did you learn those moves someplace, Ken?
No. You know what that is, Trisha? That is being raised in Northeast Florida, having a fake ID when I was like 16 years old and sneaking into Daytona Beach nightclubs and just like juking for it, just trying to like hit on older women, you know, 21. That's where those moves go. I'm not going to lie. That's where they came from.
Straight from the 80s. All right.
Yeah,
I got
definitely.
it. I know. My moves aren't much better. I can, you know, I dance at weddings. What can I say? That's about all I do. All right. And then Brian Stein, he's a part of our chat. Brian Stein, we are going to be talking about the Steve Meyer tribute this weekend. Scott Munn's putting on a great show. In fact, when we come back, we're going to talk to Buzz Crone about this tribute. We lost a legend, of course, with Dave Gorsuch this past week, but Steve Meyer was a fixture on the après-ski scene since the 80s. And so we want to make sure that we can help provide for his two young daughters, Summer and Sky, who are 8 and 3 years old. And so, Brian, we're going to be talking about that. So stay tuned, Brian. We're going to have that coming up after this. I think we're going to head down to Ty Diaz for a weather. Ty Diaz standing by in Avon. How's it going, Ty? It's looking beautiful down there.
Ken Hovey has one hell of a desk job. Don't work so hard, Ken. Ken is right up there in Beaver Creek, a little bit more than 3 miles, and then wherever his adventures takes him on those trails. I love the views this morning. You guys talking moose so much this morning. I can tell you a place if you're looking for moose around lunchtime. There's a place in Beaver Creek with waffle fries, sweet potato waffle fries, and it comes with a moose dipping sauce. Delicious. If you care to know that location, I'll look for that question in the chat box. But if you're looking for a buffalo, you can find that in Avon right here. This one is called Baby Buffalo, and you can see this all the time if you'd like. And this one is $25,000, and the artist is Cha-Cha. And this is all a part of the art that you can find all around Avon. Trisha was sharing with us. She said 11 sculptures around these roundabouts here.
Well, I think there's 9, but I didn't
9.
know. I didn't know about the baby buffalo. That's
And
so
you can walk
cute.
up to this one. It's safe, and you can take a picture with it. But if you see wildlife out on the trails or in the village or in town, not a smart idea to walk up and pet them or to get close at all. Definitely have to be respectful of nature because they will have a natural reaction to us. Just to
Yeah.
give you that. Let's take a look at the weather right now. Blue skies, we're finding that over Beaver Creek Mountain, all over Avon as well, and I can feel the heat on me. It's certainly feeling good. Clouds overhead as well, Avon and Beaver Creek area, and throughout the valley. Temperatures, we've been quite comfortable these last couple of days, finding areas of the mid-60s, catching those evening cooler temperatures. The spotty activity when it comes to picking up those showers here and there, but it's also helped us with our sylvan fires, and hopefully as this moisture is making its way around Colorado, improving the fire hazards and the fires that we're fighting around Colorado, so that we can just have a safer entry into July. That's beginning with today. So wind speed going on right now as well. We're taking a look at these clouds, these flags over Avon and these roundabouts. Very comfortable. What you're looking for this evening, cooler temperatures the next couple of days, as we're looking at the 70s almost as a mark here in Avon as our highs, and as we look forward to 80s down in Eagle and the Gypsum area as the highs for today. We're still holding the possibilities for showers in the forecast as we roll into the weekend and our celebrations, but it's not common that we pick up rain showers for our 4th of July celebration. So just kind of be mindful of that, but prepare for anything. This is Colorado. We are in a stranger weather pattern as far as the high temperatures these days, but certainly get out and enjoy how lush and green it is. Take on some trails in Beaver Creek or wherever you are. Get out and enjoy the day, but prepare for it. So Trisha, we always tell people to kind of pack a backpack, have the right shoes, have your hydration, have your jacket, and be prepared for that weather change. This weather is brought to you by the town of Avon. That's where I am, the heart of the valley. I'm going to take off right now and go to speak with Mandy Benedict, but this is Ty Diaz broadcasting live in Avon with views of Beaver Creek.
Okay, all right. All right, thank you, Ty. Just a beautiful morning out there. Nice blue skies. We could see a chance of those showers later on, but cooler temperatures than what we experienced at the beginning of June. We had highs in the upper 80s for Vail, 90s down valley. So we're enjoying that cooler weather right now. But we've got a lot going on in the show. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to let you know about the Steve Meyer tribute that's happening at Bridge Street Bar. We'll give you a fly fishing report. We'll check in with Ken Hovey with the weather, Ty Diaz with wherever he's at. Maybe he'll be driving through a roundabout by then, but we'll be giving you the details from the road and from the mountains. We'll be right back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
We are back, and we've been talking about it all morning. We've got the Steve Meyer tribute going on Friday and Saturday. Steve was a huge draw for the après-ski scene from the mid-'80s onward, and unfortunately, he passed away of cancer this past January. So joining us on the phone, if you will, kind of a Zoom style call, we have Buzz Crone, and he just flew into Vail for this event. Buzz, you and your wife came in from Indiana, right?
Yes, we live in Noblesville, Indiana, but we've been big fans of Steve for years. And first, Trish, I want to thank you and Vail Daily for all of your support and the publicity that you're helping us with here today. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, you know what? It's the least that we can do for, Steve Meyer, who was, such a wonderful entertainer and musician. but the way he could involve the crowd, it's just legendary. You talk to other musicians that were his contemporaries at the time, and they literally were like, wow, we don't know how that guy does it. And if you know, you know. If you have experienced a Steve Myers show, you know it was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. You kind of had to experience it, right, Buzz?
Steve was absolute musical comedian genius. He knew how to deal with people. He could draw them in and get them engaged. And I've never seen an entertainer like him anywhere else. I would compare him to like a rock and roll Don Rickles. He could get away with, busting everybody's bubble when they walk in the door and still make them laugh at themselves. And he could pick on everybody and anybody, and he was also self-deprecating too. Back in the days when you could make fun of people and still laugh about it.
I know. So it's just amazing that we're going to kind of live through some of his songs and his jokes. I know Scott Munns, who is another local, semi-local entertainer, legendary himself. He has been spending the last couple months learning all of Steve's songs and some of his skits, and of course those crazy jokes. So this will be what will be happening from 5 to 8 p.m. on Friday and on Saturday at Bridge Street Bar, right on Bridge Street in Vail. Todd Milner and his crew, Joe Licky, they've done a great job of putting this together along with you to really make this a great fundraiser.
Yeah, well, I can't thank Scott and Todd and Joe enough for all their cooperation. Todd did a killer job in January. At the end of January, he did a tribute show, and he killed it. He killed it. And we've got lots of silent auction items. I've got a bunch of T-shirts that sort of has Steve's iconic album cover photo on it, and it's going to be a blast. And we've got videos from his wife Janice, and his daughter Summer actually wrote a song for Steve. It's going to be a terrific event, and we're going to do it 2 nights in a row, July, Friday and Saturday night, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. All of his fans are getting old like me, and we go to bed early now. Back in the day, we'd stayed up late, but we're going to do it early so everybody can have fun early and still, go home and at a reasonable time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I know. Yeah. Many of us had come home late from one of those shows before. And it's really neat that this is going to be something for Summer and Sky. Summer, 8 years old, Sky, 3 years old. And especially, when Steve was diagnosed, like, he was most worried about his family. As much as he was the party guy that led the party, he loved his family so much, and he was really worried about what would if anything happened to him, what they would do. So it's so sentimental, this whole program. Even though we'll be laughing and having fun, it's for a serious topic.
Yeah, we think it's a great cause. Steve, for 4 years he fought mantle cell lymphoma, and his biggest worry was, what if something did happen to him? And he called me on Christmas Day to tell me about the CAR T cell therapy that he finally gotten into, and he was excited about that. But if he would have got into that program 3 years earlier, we might still be watching him at Bridge Street Bar. Yeah. But it takes a long time to get into these special clinical trials, and unfortunately, the day that he was supposed to have his T cells reimplanted is when he passed away. And that's a great photo there of who. This is the reason we're here today and this weekend, and we hope everybody can come. We'd love to fill up the Bridge Street Bar both afternoons, sort of the après-ski time, only it's summertime. So thank you so much. And I do want to also pay my respects to the Gorsuch family. Mm-hmm. I didn't know Dave Gorsuch, but I know Davey Gorsuch very well. And it's just a tough time for them as well. But Davey's been one of Steve's great friends, and we hope that he'll be there Friday and Saturday night with us as well.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's tough to see us lose such people that have been iconic in Vail. So yes, a big condolences going out to the Davy Gorsuch and the whole Gorsuch family. So, oh well, Boaz, this is gonna be so fun. So, if we want to
Yeah.
show up, basically, I know that the Bridge Street Bar is gonna donate the cover charge to Summer and Skies Scholarship Funds, so
Yes.
we can come on down. Restrictions are lifted. Scott Munns is going to be so happy he's not in that plastic bubble
Oh,
anymore.
I know.
And I know that Steve Meyer kind of had that signature Hawaiian shirt cowboy hat. Do you recommend that we dress up for these?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've got lots of silent auction items that we've had people from England, from all over the place that have donated silent auction items. We've got bed and breakfast days in London. We've got a condo, 3-day weekend condo stay in Vail Village. We've got paintings by original artists from Steamboat Springs. We've got a lot of fun things that will be there available for silent auction, and we just hope we have a nice crowd and raise some money for Steve's Girls Scholarship Funds.
Okay. Well, I hope that someone gets up and does a rendition of Macho Ski Bum. I hope we hear Beaver Creek Girl. I hope we hear all those classics. And
I
once
think
again, if you know what we're talking about.
you won't be disappointed.
I know. Oh my gosh, a rowdy, fun night for a great cause. Buzz, thanks so much. And thanks for coming on this morning. We're going to try to get Scott Munns on tomorrow morning to let us know more about this too. But Steve Meyer, the good times man, unfortunately, our legend, our opera ski legend, passed away earlier this year. They're doing a celebration, like a tribute concert for him and a fundraiser for his girls. So that's what we've got going on. Right now, we're going to let you know what's happening with the fly fishing report. And with all this rain, we've really cooled down the waters, which is so good. Good news for the fish, great news for the industry. The industry was kind of asking fishermen and women to kind of not go out and fish, especially in the warm afternoons that we had earlier this month. But now with the rain cooling things down, we're looking pretty good out there on the Eagle Rivers and the Colorado, Roaring Fork, Frying Pan. All the rivers in the area are looking good. One thing we want to let you know, if you want to go out with the guides, Fly Fishing Outfitters, they can take you. John Packer and his crew, it's a locally owned, Orvis endorsed Fly Fishing Outfitters. Been around since 1992, and they're located right in Avon. Call them up and ask them about their float trips, their wade trips. It is going to be a busy holiday weekend, so I would get on that sooner rather than later. But if you already kind of know what you're doing, and if they are booked up, you can always rent equipment if you didn't bring it with you, or just go in there and get the flies. They've got all the flies arranged, all in different sections, depending on what the fish are biting on right now. They can also help you out with the clothing. Maybe you need a shirt with the SPF protection, a big sun hat, because we don't want to get it damaged by the UV rays that are out there when you're out there fishing for the big one out there. But thank you, Fly Fishing Outfitters, for this fly fishing report. Emma, what do we have going on next? All right, we're got a weather coming up. Am I doing the weather or is somebody else? Okay, I'm doing the weather as well. Okay. We have great weather this morning, nice cool temperatures, perfect time to get out there and do the bike ride, maybe the hike. Ken Hovey was already up on Beaver Creek Mountain today, showing you the views, the wonderful aspens, the trails there. But we're going to see a high right around the upper 60s for Vail and a warmer down valley, probably down, maybe almost 80 down in Eagle. Maybe not quite that warm, but just, nicer and warmer as you go west. And then we do have a chance of showers, about a 50% chance later on this afternoon, probably about after 1 p.m. And then a little bit of a chance tonight. So if you're planning to go to Bravo, just bring the umbrella, dress for it, wear the proper shoes. And, you may be going in the rain. When I went to the Tuesday night concerts, Hot Summer Nights, we hopped on the bus And then we traveled to the bus stop right by the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens and walked in from there. If you are riding the bus, keep in mind you need a mask for the bus rides. For the next couple of days, we're going to see the weather improve as we go into the holiday weekend. So for Friday, sunny, then a chance of thunderstorms, a high right around the 60s and 70s. And then as we look to your Saturday, partly cloudy throughout the day, only a 30% chance of showers. And then Sunday looks like a nice day for the 4th of July, Independence Day celebrations. We'll see about a 20% chance of rain on that day. So let's look at your weather, brought to you by Live Sotheby's. Contact one of their broker professionals to help you live the life you love. Live Sotheby's International Realty, plenty of offices all around the Vail Valley. But we've got a lot more coming up. We have Ty Diaz standing by. He's going to be letting us know what's happening with Mandy Benedict and Inner Matrix Systems. I think we're going to go to them right now. All right. Hi, Mandy.
Good morning, Trisha.
Hi there. Great to see you guys. I was telling Ty this morning how much I love Inner Matrix and everything it's done in my life, but I'll let you guys take it away.
Yes, thank you very much, Trisha. I'm here with Mandy Benedict, and we're talking about a different topic today. Usually we're here discussing rugs and flooring, but she's a heavily involved person that could perhaps engage you in a different way in your life. Take a look at this title, Inner Matrix, and there are classes being offered that you can sign up for. And Mandy, welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Inner Matrix, you have some classes. Tell us what our topic's about today.
Yeah, so this is actually a brand new book that just came out on the 25th, written by the founder of Inner Matrix Systems. And it really is just leveraging the art and science of personal mastery. And it's how we can create real life results in whatever area is most important to us. So
Okay.
It's a very empowering series. We have 7 local trainers, and it usually takes about 3 to 5 years to get certified as an Inner Matrix Systems trainer. So we have 7 different trainers that live here in the Vail Valley. We're very lucky. And we have classes that start next week, actually starting Monday night, all the way from Vail to Eagle, starting at 7:30 in the morning until 6 at night. So there are a lot of different days and times and areas to make it easy for people to access the classes. But really what it focuses on is becoming the creator of your experience, because there are a lot of things in life that we can't really control. But then there are the places where we have an incredible power within ourselves to create.
Hopefully we have the website up right now so you can kind of take a look at the scale and the models of this program as we discuss this. So Trisha was sharing with me, sometimes one could feel trapped in an area of their mind. A corridor in their life is also being blocked by something, and the way to find the release of that could be found through this Inner Matrix type of a program.
Absolutely. People will express to me, I feel a little stuck, or I feel a little stagnant, or I'm not quite in the...
Let's describe this right now. Sorry to interrupt this diagram while you're going into that.
Yeah, so just different ways that we can train, because we don't create in life what we intend to create.
Right.
We create what we focus on. So this system is really built to train what we're focusing on. So instead of what's wrong or what's not working, it's really getting aligned with what is it that I'm committed to creating, whether it's professionally, personally, athletically, health-wise.
Choose your focus then. It's to redirect your focus. So if you're going down the wrong path in your mind and you're saying, I'm in a funk, and you need to swim back out of that area to find the proper fork in the road for your mind thought to get you to find those results to hit your goals, that's what this program can help you with.
Absolutely. And it really is based on neuroscience. So there's a ton of science behind this, along with just some inner training, meditation, and mindfulness combined. And it's 2 decades of study by the founder of Inner Matrix Systems that really put together this very simple system. So they're simple practices, but extraordinarily effective in helping us create whatever results we want to create for ourselves.
Meditation is involved too?
It is, yep. There's an inner training that we do about 20 minutes a day. We do that in each class, and then there's an amazing app that goes along with the series. So you have access to this app that you can use. It has 12 different practices as we go through the series. So it's sort of a step-by-step system that at the end creates a really effective way to get the results that you're looking for.
This is ongoing for your life. It's some people who have been involved in this program, they live by it now, and it certainly improved and changed their life, and they're hitting their goals. They're living a better or preferred life than a stagnant life if we only think about and live by the rules that bind us.
Yes, absolutely. I would say in this valley, we're very focused on training our physical body because we need to be powerful to ski and bike and enjoy our outdoor environment. And this is the inner training that goes with that. How can we really train our mind, our emotions, and so we can get ourselves to take the actions that we...
Takes our solar plexus, ignites that, takes our minds, reawakens it, choosing our new route, kind of finding that fresh start all the time. And when the classes that you discuss, where are they held?
They're held throughout the valley. I have 2 virtual classes, and then they're held in person all the way from Vail to Eagles. So, and I have 1 class here at Rugs Benedict on Tuesday nights.
Ty Diaz here, talking with Mandy Benedict about the inner matrix. And if our chat box is going off right now, I'm sure there's some questions at home at the time frame that we have. Tricia?
Okay. Well, we don't have anything in the chat, but I just want to say, yes, you know what, when I first started this, I thought, how am I going to sit for 20 minutes and meditate? You know, I think a lot of people say, how could I ever quiet the mind? But it is a training, and Mandy, I do enjoy it. You know, it's something I need, and it is much like we exercise and we train for mountain biking or golfing or running. It is. And Mandy, you guys also do this for offices. You know, I know that Christy Moon did something with our Vail Daily crew. So as an individual, or if something you want to do for your business team, you can help us in that manner, right?
Absolutely. We've used it for our team here, and we go in and do things specifically where we'll do the power of vision for an entire staff to really help everyone get on the same page and develop an extraordinary culture. So we can help, you know, one-on-one or with these classes as well.
The Inner Matrix, if you're wondering how to get started and find out more and to plug into these classes and also to speak with Mandy and this team, where do we begin?
Innermatrixsystems.com is a great website, and you can get access to us there. That's probably the easiest way.
Thank you very much, Mandy, for sharing this detail with us. You can also find this book, stop by Rugs Benedict and speak with Mandy directly, and otherwise check out the website. And I thank you again for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Now back to you, Tricia.
Okay, thanks so much, you guys. Yeah, it's great. I mean, like I said, if I can calm down and do meditation for 20 minutes, you guys can too. Okay, thanks, Ty. Thanks, Mandy. All right, we've got a lot more coming up on our show. We've got reports from Beaver Creek. Ken Hovey has been standing by with Sarah Innerarity, letting us know about some of the activities going on for their 4th of July weekend. Beaver Creek, of course, has their lifts open. So many fun things happening there, and I want to let you know about that. Are we going to go to them now, Emma, or should we go to a break? Okay, we're going to take a break, and when we return, we'll be learning about what's happening up at Beaver Creek for Independence Day.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With 2 of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
Nope. This is good. Everything is frozen. Here we go. Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, and we're coming to you live every single morning from 7 to 8:30. And you can watch us on YouTube, on Facebook, on vaildailylive.com, or even vaildaily.com. If you want to chat with us while we're live. You can chat through YouTube as well as Facebook. We'd love to hear your comments, what you're thinking about. Thank you, Brian. We hope we answered all your questions about what we're doing with the Steve Meyer tribute Friday and Saturday from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Bridge Street Bar. Also, we want to see your photos. We want to see your videos. We want to, all the beauty that we have in the Vail Valley, the wildlife that has been popping up, the moose that Ken always saw. We want to find out what you're seeing. So please go to vaildailylive.com/submit. Submit your videos, your photos, or you can always tag us on our Instagram as well. And we can bring those up and share with the Valley what you're seeing, the Valley and beyond, because we have a lot of people that watch us from afar, maybe before they're coming to town. We can be watched on demand on Roku, on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, as well as YouTube and Facebook. And we're also a podcast on Spotify. So if you're heading out, going on a hike, if you're driving up from Denver, put us on Spotify and you can still keep in tune with what is happening in the Vail Valley. But we're going to hear straight from Ken Hovey right now. He's going to let us know what's happening over at Beaver Creek. And hi, Sarah.
Hi, Trisha. Great to see you.
Great to see you too. All right, guys. I see that the ice rink has been changed to a wonderful little park type setting. And that's good news because we have a lot of fun things happening in Beaver Creek this summer and this weekend.
Absolutely. So the rink right here is basically going to be our central hub for all of our weekly programming, and people are going to recognize a lot of the activities they've seen for years. And then we've added a lot of new programming for this summer.
And Tricia, one thing, we had talked about Billy earlier. I wanted to get to the heart of the dancing thing. Sarah had all that information. To my understanding, not only can you come down, it's like a dance party, but you give dance lessons.
Exactly. So every Thursday, we're calling it Thursday Night Move and Groove. So you can kick up your heels to start off your weekend from 7 to 9. We have a different band, really a different genre of music every week. So this week it's Rewind. You're going to recognize these guys from the Valley. They play a lot of 80s music, really fun throwback stuff. And then we have dance instructors. So for a couple of hours, you can get out here and tear it up on the rink.
Like, do you be ready for Dancing with the Stars
That's
after
right,
this?
Exactly.
Wait, Rewind is coming. I love Rewind. I love Rewind.
Rewind, yeah, Trisha's a fan.
So they're going to be here tonight, and we have a different band every single Thursday. So come out every week and learn some new moves.
And Trisha, the other nice thing is, Sarah, I have to compliment you. When you come down to the rink right now, there's cornhole games. People are already, families down here playing. Beaver Creek is alive with activity. Like, summer is here.
It really is. I was up here earlier this week, and usually it's a couple days before 4th of July. We start seeing all the guests arrive and all the locals start coming up the hill. But people are ready to enjoy the great weather. People are ready to enjoy the music. So it's full of energy. It's really a great feel up here right now.
Now, imagine you're a family tuned into this right now, or you're just Trisha Swenson back in the studio, and you're trying to plan like the ultimate Beaver Creek weekend. Take us through it starting today.
Starting today, absolutely. So we've got our dance lessons and Rewinds playing tonight from 7 to 9. Great way to start off the weekend. Grab a bite to eat, grab a drink. So one really nice thing that we have in Beaver Creek that started last summer is called the Common Consumption Area, or CCA. So you can walk into any of the participating restaurants in the village. If you're over 21, grab a beverage. And then if your kids are out here playing cornhole or your kids are playing giant Jenga, you can walk around with your drink in the rink.
Woo!
So this is a game changer for families. You don't have to sit at the edge of the restaurant, try to keep an eye on your kids.
I like this, Sarah.
Walk around. I know, it's a lot of fun.
Hope I didn't wake everybody over here at Market Square. I say that because it is nice to wander around, let everyone, the thing about Beaver Creek that I personally love, my kids are 15 and 13 now, but when they were little, there's no cars in the village. You might see like a little cart cruising around,
Exactly.
watering the flowers, but there's no vehicles here. So, cruise around, have a beverage, let the kids run and play and meet other kids.
Exactly. That's one of my favorite things about the village is it's contained, it's safe. You see families of, you see the 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds up to the grandparents running around and enjoying the village together. So I love how we've converted the rink into this really just hub for activities.
Here, you go on.
This is where we're going to have our fitness. So we added 2 more fitness classes.
Cornhole.
In addition to cornhole, which is obviously the best workout you can get, as Ken knows. But we've got yoga 3 days a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, come out and start your day from 9 to 10 with yoga in sunshine. It's an awesome way to start your day. We've added a dry land class. So for people that want to stay in ski season shape all summer, that's at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, also on the rink. And then, yeah, you got your namaste going.
I'm just already feeling very zen-y up here.
Zen.
There's the schedule for everyone. Health and fitness is such a crucial part of being up here. You can eat well, you can have fun with the family, you can do the yoga. It's going to be busy, though, all the way through Sunday, Monday even.
It will, absolutely.
More activities planned?
More activities, yep. So we'll keep all of our programming, the schedule that was just on the screen through the weekend. So we have Fossil Posse. Billy's obviously everyone's favorite with the kids. I was walking by last week and there's a family that I think they're here every week. They're locals and they learn something new from Billy every single week. He's so fun, he's engaging, and the kids learn about, the prehistoric world. He's great.
What do you mean the kids? I learn.
Everybody, exactly.
And Billy, we've been friends for probably 30 years. I follow him on Facebook all the time. Like, he discovers something right here in Eagle County and he'll bring it in. It's not like he travels far for these fossils. A lot of them are right here around us. Well, I'm going to keep you around because we have more to talk about. Tricia, here's a look at the village this morning as I made my way up, doing a little bit of hiking up there, just to give everyone kind of an idea of the overview of how the village looks. And then when we come back a little bit later, I was able to get that moose footage loaded. Have you seen any animals up here lately?
Not recently.
No, they're here.
All right, I can't wait.
Saw a big old moose. So back to you, Tricia.
Okay.
We've got the village and more coming up.
Okay, all right, thanks, Ken. Yeah, it looks beautiful down there. What a gorgeous day up at Beaver Creek. So want to let you know what's going on with weather and all sorts of different things happening today. Are we going to do a weather, Emma? Okay, we're going to show the video right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're showing the video now, Ken. Okay, let's show the video. All right. Thank you, Ken. He took that video this morning just on his cruise up to Beaver Creek. Ken always goes the extra mile, literally. Last time he was up at Beaver Creek is surrounded by horses at the Beaver Creek stables, which are up near the top of the High Meadow gondola, the little kid beginner gondola. And then today he was way up in the Aspens doing a hike. And I can't wait to see that moose that he saw in Vail the other day. But let's get to the weather really quick, and then we're going to let you know about some things happening down in Eagle for the 4th of July weekend. We pretty much have things happening in each different town on different days as well. So weather real quick. Want to thank Carrots for this weather and mountain report. And Carrots, they are bringing in Carolyn Tyler, a great jeweler from Bali. She's going to bring in some fantastic stones. Her show will be from now until June 6th, and we're so excited to have her here. But weather-wise today, we're going to see sunshine in the morning with some building clouds by this afternoon, about a 50% chance of showers, and then it could clear up a little bit for your evening, about a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 8 p.m., which isn't great news for Bravo tonight, but still, Bravo happens rain or shine. You just dress for it. Emma went last night. She brought the umbrella and her little cute rain boots. The next couple of days look like this. Looks like we've been improving weather and a little warmer temperatures as we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the big holiday weekend, I think it's going to be pretty typical, with sunshine in the morning, chance of showers in the afternoon, usually clearing overnight, and then we repeat it all over again with clear skies in the morning, a little bit of cloud buildup, and we'll see those 70s and upper 70s as we approach the weekend. So thank you, Carrots, for that weather mountain report. We've got activities happening down in Eagle, and you can learn more by emailing events@townofeagle.org or go to Eagle Outside for more information, but they're going to have a fun bike parade. It is back, and it's going to feature a new route. They're going to travel from the Eagle Medical Center down to Brush Creek Park along the bike path, so it's nice and safe. They're keeping everyone on the bike path. 9:15 is when they want you to begin. Meet at the Eagle Medical Center North parking lot. Decorate your bike for July 4th, or maybe you already have it decorated, and you can do that at home or at the medical center. And then at 10 a.m., the parade is going to begin. They're going to ride from the Eagle Medical Center North lot along the bike path to Capitol Street and on to the Brush Creek Park for a little celebration. Little riders and their parents can join in the parade where the bike path meets Capitol Street, and you can ride with them to Brush Creek Park. So this is going to be a lot of fun. At Brush Creek Park, they're going to also have some cool things going on with a birds of prey exhibit. So these are these beautiful birds that you never really get to see up close. You only see them in photos. They're going to have the world's largest Simon Says contest and some crafts, and July 4th, ice pops. Brian Hall was talking about these popsicles. He got a hold of them. There's been a shortage reportedly. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and that is going to be on July 4th. So on Sunday, get your kids ready to do that bike parade down in Eagle. And once again, we of course don't have any fireworks happening in Avon or Beaver Creek or Eagle or Vail this year, just because we are under a stage 2 fire restriction. But there's still gonna be a lot of fun things happening that will help us celebrate Independence Day. But Ty Diaz is standing by. Ty, where you at? Looks pretty.
You
Got a
know,
nice
it's
background.
one of the many things that inspire us when we watch Ken Hovey's segments. He's always out in nature, which is to encourage us to get outside too. So instead of me being in the hustle and bustle of town, I decided to go a different direction and share with you the views over Edwards and the areas of Arrowhead and the ski resort and the slopes area that we know so well, just off to the sides here, looking more west and sharing with you our sky conditions. And when we had the bigger ends of the fires, I mean, there were certainly significant clouds of smoke in that same atmosphere way back there. But now we're seeing a gorgeous start to July as of today, July 1st, that's what it is. And blue skies. The clouds are pretty far off in the distance. Sharing with you more of the southern views here. Now we're looking way back to the other side of Leadville is my guess. And but things are looking really gorgeous here. Here's our Bachelor Gulch area, and Ken Hovey's up there. That's the bald spot in Beaver Creek area. Just want to share with you the trails. I feel like making a hike out of it this morning instead of reporting traffic. And up here, no traffic. But on these trails, they're shared as hiking and biking, and with wildlife. So be very present and aware when you're out there.
And you know what's so cool is you go from the aspens and the wooded areas that Ken Hovey was in over on the south side of the valley. And then on the north side, you have a lot of that brush, high desert. And so, Ty, it's kind of neat. You're biking, you're hiking through sage. You got panoramic views right there.
There it is right there for you. This is exactly what you're describing. Yes.
Okay. Oh, show us that bench. Oh, that's awesome. And are you up by Wild Ridge?
Yes, I am in Wild Ridge, and I've been here before checking out the views. And this hike or bike ride, I believe, can drop you all the way down into Edwards and maybe into your backyard, Trisha. Don't you live down there somewhere?
Yeah, I do. I hike the western end of those trail systems all the time, and it's been a great addition. The Avon Preserve, just a really cool addition to the Vail Valley in the last decade.
And you could still see snow. Cannot help but smile every time you see snow, even off in the distance. There it is.
Okay. All right. There it is. Okay, Ty. Thanks for showing us those fabulous views from the top of the Wild Ridge area. So that's opposite of Beaver Creek. And we'll check in with Ty. Well, who knows where he'll end up next time we check in with him. But we're going to take it back to Ken Hovey. And he's standing by in Beaver Creek Village, letting us know what's going to happen for Independence Day with celebrations at Beaver Creek. All right, guys. Take it away. Oh, there you go. Are you going to sing the Star Spangled Banner?
Salute to America. There's going to be Lee Greenwood playing, I'm sure. Right?
Exactly. It always reminds me of a friend I have that starts up every 4th of July playing Proud to be an American on repeat.
Yeah. A lot of country music fans and a lot of Americans are a fan of that. Well, great to see you, Sarah. That is what we wanted to talk about during this segment is 4th of July, the actual celebrating what's going to go on. It is not a surprise to a lot of locals that the fireworks have been canceled, but So what? We got so many other things to
We
do.
have so many other things going on. Everything's going to kick off on Sunday with the gates opening at 11 o'clock. So for people that have been to this event before, a lot of people have been to this for 10, 15 years. So it'll be on the back lawn by the Park Hyatt, and that's where our stage will be, right in front of the Hay Meadow Gondola. So get here early, make sure you bring your blanket, your low profile camping chair, and set up right there behind the Park Hyatt starting at 11. And then we have so much happening. Everything kicks off at noon. So we've got Burnsville Blues Band. They're an awesome local band. They're going to play at noon on the Hay Meadow stage. And then we've got just an incredible lineup. So after that, Sherry Porto is going to play 2 sets. Really fantastic blues artist. And we're super excited to get her here. And then Jackie Green's our headliner. He's going to be taking the stage from 7:30 to 9. Just an awesome singer-songwriter, Americana root. So we're excited to bring him into town for this event.
And so I get a little choked up. My very first job in Beaver Creek was, or in the Valley, was as a chairlift operator at the top of Centennial years ago.
Okay.
And I come back and you see the families and you look at the mountains surrounding you and you're like, man, this is the perfect place to be. And the beauty of what you showed there, free.
Exactly. Everything's
Free.
complimentary and super family friendly. We have our Star Starts and Slides, which everyone's used to. We'll have that on the Chop House lawn. That opens up at noon. And we have an obstacle course. We've got inflatables. We've got bouncy castles. I mean, the kids will be exhausted after an hour over there.
Good. Wear them out. They're not. You just tell the kids that they missed the fireworks display because they passed out at like 8:30.
Exactly.
Well, you guys slept right through it. This is awesome, Sarah. Now, I usually go online, go to your calendar of events.
Right.
On Beaver Creek.
Everything's on beavercreek.com/events. So you can check out the lineup, check out everything we have going on for our weekly programming. And then one thing that's great is we will still have the rink open. So we'll still have Helmet performing on Sunday. We'll still have Billy here for Fossil Posse. So even if you're not up on the lawn, if you come down to one of the restaurants here in the village to grab a bite to eat or grab a drink, there's going to be no shortage of activities and games and fun things for the whole family on Sunday.
It's fun. Beaver Creek is also a place that when you hop into, you see somebody you know.
Exactly.
You will be cruising through the village, and now you can do it with that nice open container, walking around, having a cold beer, and you'll run into someone, hey, how you been? And I think everyone, as locals, we haven't been to Beaver Creek in a little while.
Right.
And we come up, we're like, why don't we come to Beaver Creek once a week?
It's so beautiful. I mean, my office is right around the corner, and I still, if I've got a little time for lunch to walk around and just, it's so beautiful up here. And the weather has been absolutely perfect for the last week, and it's going to be such a great weekend. We're so excited to be open for business and welcome everybody back. And again, just to see these families and locals and people from all over the place that have been visiting us for 10 or 15 years and welcome them back, it's going to be such an awesome weekend.
I agree. And have you been to a concert yet?
I have. I went to one a couple weeks ago in Vail, and again, to see friends.
To see faces.
To see faces.
People smiling.
And be able to give people hugs and dance and walk
Oh.
around. It was, I mean, regardless of who the music is, it's just such a great feeling to be outside in the mountain air, seeing live music again, and getting to catch up with friends we haven't seen in years.
You nailed it. I actually said we could just go and watch a high school band play and hang out. Not that high school bands are bad, you know, but we'd all be happy.
It's so much just about the camaraderie and the community and just, seeing the kids play together again. And it's just awesome. So what a perfect time to host our first signature event back.
I totally agree. I love Beaver Creek. It is absolutely one of my favorite. Heated sidewalks.
Heated sidewalks.
In the winter. In the winter. That's in the winter. That's in the winter. This is my tagline though for Beaver Creek in the winter. Heated sidewalks, escalators that take you up to the lifts.
Easy to get your skis up there.
And then hopefully this winter we'll have the return to our chocolate chip cookies. We should bring that up in the chat right now. Who out there thinks that Beaver Creek should bring back? It's not that easy. Bring back the cookies. They're so missed. I love those cookies. Sarah, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Ken.
Positive thinking. We're going to bring those cookies back. Trisha, do we have moose footage?
Oh, do we have the moose footage yet? Okay, we got the moose footage.
We do.
Before
Okay,
we
I
get to
want
that,
to show Sarah this.
Okay, yeah, show Sarah. All right, let's bring it
was-
up for Sarah to
was-
see.
Yeah, there you go. This was not in Beaver Creek. This was over in Vail, but we were talking about wildlife, and we could send that full screen. What do you think? Yeah, just
where was this?
This was over by Gore Creek Place, right along Gore Creek on the bike path.
Wow.
And I had to yell at bikers because the moose crossed the path, and I was afraid that there was going to be like a collision. Someone would, you could like limbo underneath that moose. Look at that guy. Anyway, there's my wildlife for today, and Beaver Creek is in abundance of it. Good to see you, Sarah.
Good to see you, Ken.
I can't wait. I'm coming up to Beaver Creek. And Helmut Fricker, make sure you wish him a happy 85th birthday.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks, you guys. And we'll be learning a little bit more about other things that are going on at Beaver Creek for the rest of the summer later on the show. But yeah, it's so cool that we got Jackie Green playing the Sherry Puerto Burnsville Blues Band kicking it off. So lots of things. Gates open at 11 a.m. for their Independence Day celebration. Just going to be a fun time. But tonight, don't miss, once again, that Move and Groove. I ran into Maria Berry. She's one of the dance instructors that is in services our area, and she's there. Like, they are there with dance instructors that'll help you learn different types of dance moves to different types of music. And with Rewind tonight, I don't know, it's gonna be a lot of 80s, a little bit of 70s, so it should be fun to see what they have going on up there. But let's see, are we gonna do the lens of the day? All right, I thought I'd bring out these. These are unlike any sunglasses I've ever seen. I'm going to turn my head so you kind of see the profile. This is the Oakley Kato, and they're just super cool. So the Kato, these are super cool because it was engineered to kind of push the boundaries of performance, if you will, with a purpose-built design that conforms to the contour of the face. So it gives a seamless look, which you can see all it really has is a nose piece, and they have different sized nose pieces that come with it. So it can really, really customize that face, your fit on your face. And it's progressive. It's got a distinctive wrap design, and the frameless architecture is what's really cool. So it's got this innovative tilt function, multiple nose pads, and it also has the prism technology that Oakley is known for. So the lens of the day brought to you by Eyepieces. They can help get you set up for sport lens, for fashion lenses, something that's like a collector's item. They've got it all at their 7 locations, one way over in Snowmass, and then they have Edwards, they have Beaver Creek, Vail Village, and Lion's Head. So stop by if you need any sunglasses for all of the 4th of July activities happening this weekend. All right, what else do we have, Emma? Okay, all right, we're gonna take it back to Ken. Ken, I gotta ask you a quick question. Are you guys gonna let us know about the Randy Rogers country music concert at the Villar?
Randy Rogers country music. Are we going to talk about that coming up? I've got a weather report, but Sarah's saying yes.
Okay, cool.
Randy,
All right,
what do you think, Tisha? Here, this is cornhole weather, so hold on. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
And this is a very wet and heavy bag right now. Okay, it's been soaking out here, so no promises, no practices. Oh! In the hole! All right,
awesome.
That's it. That's a one and done.
That is awesome.
Let's do our weather.
Okay.
We bring up the details. There's the Park Hyatt right behind me, the St. James. It is sunny. It is nice. But as I mentioned, the cornhole bag was soaking wet. We're probably going to have some afternoon showers. And rain is a good thing. There's no doubt about that. If you are going out this afternoon, the suggestion is to take along a rain jacket, wear proper footwear. Umbrella could be in order. It is wet. It's good. I've never been so happy to see rain in my life, I don't think. It was so hot and dry just a couple weeks ago, and Mother Nature has blessed us with some monsoonal type of conditions. Want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne over there in Silverthorne. They have so many great items over there. I cannot go there without stopping by the Nike store. Outlets at Silverthorne, elevated savings right there in Summit County, and they're bringing you this weather and mountain report. Stop by there. It is pleasant now, bit of rain this afternoon, and I would just suggest getting up to Beaver Creek. I mean, Tricia, right? First thing in the morning, no one around. It's going to be a busy weekend. You can walk around with a beer. The kids can take off and play, and free concerts. They're doing yoga. I mean, name something that they don't have here that you want to participate in.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they got everything happening this weekend, and I love how you guys talked about how it's so good to just hear live music. And they're doing live music like every single day between 2 and 8 p.m. And then with the special shows going on tonight, a good job on that cornhole. That was
one more time. Should we do one more? Let's try.
Okay. Okay.
This is very doubtful. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh.
Oh,
50%. per
I
usual.
know.
Hey, stay with
Okay.
us. When we come back, Tricia, I'm going to line Sarah up once again, and we're going to talk more about Beaver Creek. And yes, what's going on down right below us at the Villar Center for the Performing Arts.
Okay, thanks so much, Ken. We'll be checking in with him in just a few moments. Other things that are going on, we're going to check in with Ty Diaz now. He is still up at the top of the world, top of the trails.
You know,
Ty?
I've been told before, Ty, get lost, and that's what I've been working on, getting out here on these trails. And I've been losing like a pound at a time, I guess, give or take. And but fantastic views out here, giving you another look at the weather and the sky conditions where I am here in Wild Ridge. But I definitely encourage remembering when you're on trails which route you took. The ridge that I was on over there, when I turned around to head back, there was like a fork in the road, and cyclists were going in different directions, and I just kind of stood there, very like Bugs Bunny-ish. I'm like, which direction did I come from? It's you can get lost out here.
Yeah, you know what? And it's nice that we've got the signage and the maps and everything to help you out with that. But Guy, this isn't the first time you've headed out up on the trails. I know that you've been over at Vail a little bit. Tell us about your experience going to the mountain coaster and everything. What's
Yes.
happening over there?
So we're summertime is here in the valley, and everything's ramping up with activities on Beaver Creek Mountain as well as Vail, as far as scenic chairlift gondola rides. Well, the gondola rides portion, and so I've made my way not to Beaver Creek yet, but to Vail last weekend, and I did the Forest Flyer coaster. And it was a nice bit of traffic out there that day. People are really excited to get out and take on the adventures as a family, as a group. I'm not sure if you're pulling any B-roll footage from the resort itself or any of mine, but the line that I was standing in wasn't too long, but that coaster was rapid, super fast. You can pick up your activity tickets at the base of the gondola in Lion's Head for the adventures that you'll find at the top of the gondola at Lion's Head number 19. The area is known as Adventure Ridge. You'll also find lunch up there as well. Fantastic views. There's a scenic deck where they have these viewfinders and indicators letting you know what mountain ranges you're seeing off in the distance. And I did some of that the other day. So me and my buddy Sam went over there, and your activities ticket, we just did the coaster ticket. It gave us a 3-ride kind of a turn on there while waiting in line. But the appetite picks up really quick while you're over there, so I had a chicken sandwich over at the outdoor grilling deck. Then this past Sunday, I believe it was Sunday, or maybe it was Saturday, losing track of the days of the week, and that's just grand, right? That we can do that. We have families out here bringing their doggies. I'm going to make a friend really quick here. But with that said, I did that hike again, starting at the Eagle Bond Gondola number 19, and did that short little 20-30-minute hike across Lower Fireweed is the name of the trail. Clearly marked trail, letting you know what to expect out there on the trails, at times in nature, in wildlife, in weather patterns. A lot of descriptions there, plenty of benches to sit down and just take in those views of the Gore Range. And then you make your way into the tree areas, and you'll just kind of see other paths ticking off that are not of the human kind or the bike kind, but very evident that wildlife hangs out and spending a lot of time on Vail Mountain, as well as Beaver Creek Mountain. But this story regards Vail. Saw deer while we were out there on that hike this past weekend. Really nice stuff. And that trail, like I said, 20, 30 minutes brought us down into Gondola 1, the top there. And I was debating another chicken sandwich or a $17 margarita. But I tell myself this all the time, and I tell my friends, and I talk to myself in this way: resist, Ty, resist. So took that gondola ride back down to the bottom of to the top of Bridge Street, to the bottom of Gondola 1, and then it was Sunday. I found the farmers market. Oh, so much for resisting. Yeah, plenty to do out here. Get outside.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, it's great.
Get
And
lost.
I've been up to the Mid-Vale area, but I've not been over to Eagle Bond Gondola. So yeah, the gondolas are open at Vail, Lion's Head, and Beaver Creek. So Ty, thanks for that. Not only that trail report, but the foodie report. If you want to find some, he knows where the fries are. He knows where the chicken sandwiches are. And
I know where
the
they're selling an egg salad sandwich. Let's go as far as an egg salad sandwich. I didn't know people sold those. I thought that was like a at-home type thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, keep on getting lost, Ty. Put some breadcrumbs down so you don't lose your way on the way back. Hey, but Ken Hovey is standing by once again up at Beaver Creek. and we've been checking in with them, letting us know about their daily activities that happen all throughout the summer, and then their 4th of July activities that are happening on Sunday. And now we've got more information. Oh, wow, you move locations. All right, you got the Hyatt back lawn right there. We see the Centennial and all the runs in the background. Okay, what else do we have for us, Ken?
Trisha, I mean, we have the mobility. We have to show them this. Look at that view. It is
Yeah.
awesome. I can't believe your office is like right there.
This isn't too bad. I really can't complain on days like this when I can walk out and have these views. This rain we had the last couple of weeks, I mean, look how green it is. It just looks absolutely gorgeous this morning.
Birds flying around, picking worms out. It might get loud in a moment because we have someone cutting grass. Before we talk about going down to the Villar Center, this is the area you mentioned where a lot of the activities take
Exactly.
place.
So the stage will be just over here, but the hay meadow, and then this will be the area you can put your blankets, your low profile camping chairs. Get your spot early. Like I said, it opens at 11, so make sure you're here to snag a spot. And then just over here past the Summer Adventure Center and the bungee trampolines is where we'll have star stripes inside. So all the kids' bouncy castles will be over in front of the Chop House on that lawn.
This is great. Such a perfect location, just steps away from the Park Hyatt. Many people familiar with the children's ski and snowboard school. This area that we're on, Trish, I don't know if you can see it, there's like the magic carpet over here. And for people that come during the winter, this is where you dropped off your kids
Exactly.
for ski school. It's such a great location. Let's take it down to the Villar Center now.
Sure.
Trisha was asking about the concerts.
So the Villar has such a great lineup this summer, and this Friday you can kick off your holiday weekend with Randy Rogers Band. So this is a really fun, big country band from Texas. They're playing Friday night. Tickets are still available. I know this one's going to sell out, so make sure you get those tickets if you want to start your weekend at the VPAC. And they've got some other great shows coming up. They've got Key Hoffman of Green Sky Bluegrass, one of my favorite bands. They've got just an awesome, it's so much variety. You know, they've got comedians, they've got all types of music. So make sure you check out that lineup because they have really come back in a big way this summer.
And the Villar Center, if you've never been to a performance at the Villar Center for the Performing Arts, you're just flabbergasted. You know, when you walk in, it's beautiful, but then when you go into the actual setting, you're like, whoa.
It's such a treasure
So
to
nice.
have right here in the Valley. I mean, they bring in such great talent and just the sound and just the beauty of that space. It's such a great room. We're really lucky to have it.
We're about to get blown out by the lawnmower man over here in just a moment. So as we do wrap it up, what is the top concert? Give me your top 3 concerts you're looking forward to.
Looking forward to, honestly, Jackie Green. I was so excited we were able to book him for 4th of July. And then I am hoping to get to a couple more at the VPAC this summer. And then Phil Lesh is going to be playing in Vail in September. So I'm excited about that one as well.
So much good stuff and views like this right outside the door. Before we wrap it up right here, I know I've got a couple more seconds. Parking. What should we do for parking right now?
Get here early because it's going to be a busy weekend.
Park down below.
Park in the lower lots, take the shuttles up, and then we're encouraging everyone after the show is over, 4th of July, just walk down Village Road because the shuttles are going to be so many people trying to leave right after the show. So, you know, if you don't have too much to carry, if you can get a little exercise, we encourage you to walk down Village Road to the lower lots.
Or have your bike. Be careful
Or have
though.
your bike, exactly. Just, watch out.
And be careful on your bikes. You know, 4th of July. Have your helmet.
Exactly.
Great to see you.
Great
Thank
to
you for
see
your
you,
time
Ted.
today. Trisha, I'm back in Beaver Creek.
I know, I love it.
I'm so happy, Trisha. This is like
I know you love Beaver Creek.
live in Beaver Creek once again. I could just scream from the mountaintops, literally.
I know. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you guys for the reports for what's going on pretty much a daily and a weekly basis up at the Beeve and everything else. Okay. And so a lot of things going on throughout the entire valley, whether you want to celebrate 4th of July in Vail. Don't forget, we've got the Steve Meyer tribute happening from 5 until 8 p.m. on Friday and on Saturday at Bridge Street Bar. And then we also have all the activities happening in Avon with the Salute to the USA. This will be on Saturday. Avon always does their Salute to the USA events on Saturdays, the day before the big celebration. So gates open at 5, and it's gonna musical kick off at 6. It'll go all the way till 10:30 p.m. And the price of this all this free live entertainment. Tab Benoit is gonna open up for Carl Denson's Tiny Universe. Carl Denson, saxophonist, he tours with the Rolling Stones when they go on tour. The guy's been leading this band for decades, so it's gonna be really cool that we're able to have him and Tab Benoit. Tab Benoit was Grammy nominated. coordinated, blues, all this stuff. So that's going to be on Saturday night. And then before we get to that, Minturn has a full lineup of music on Friday. So it's just like mind blowing what you can do these next couple of days. And weather-wise, here's what we're going to look at. We'll see nice, mild temperatures once again, plenty of sunshine in the mornings. And then as you roll into the afternoons, that's when we start to see a chance of showers. But yesterday, I went for a walk up Krista Road outside of Arrowhead. And yeah, I got rained on a little bit, but actually felt kind of good. And then my friend and I, we kind of stood under a tree for a little bit. We watched for lightning. We heard a little thunder. Everything passed by. We got back out there. We were wearing the right materials. So our clothing dried. We went and had a drink. It was just an awesome day. So here's what you're going to expect for the next couple of days. For your Friday, we'll have a high in the mid 70s, a little warmer down valley. Saturday, they just inch up in temperatures a little bit each day. And that chance of showers decreases as we go into the weekend. And if it's going to happen, it'll most likely be in the mid afternoons. So maybe plan to do your hike early, do your bike ride early, do a lunch inside or on a patio where you're covered by an awning. And that way you can take advantage of being outdoors as much as you absolutely can here in the high country, especially if you're coming from a warmer climate, Dallas, Texas, Arizona, Florida, for instance. You want to be outside as much as you can. This weather report was brought to you by Possibilities in Avon, their weekly arts expo. Discover your next masterpiece right here. And don't forget, every Wednesday, they're going to have their art event happening from 11 to 4 right on Possibilities Plaza, where you can meet and greet with artists. And then don't forget to walk around like Ty was doing and see some of the art displays that are just up and are going to be up throughout the whole season. And when the season ends, you have a chance to buy those. The price is listed right there. So you can literally find your next masterpiece by walking around Avon. But we want to remind you, don't forget to chat with us. Don't forget to submit your photos. And don't forget to like us on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. That way you get the alerts. You'll know when we're going to be live. You'll know how to watch us. And keep in mind, you can also watch us on demand. We're live with you 7 to 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. But you can watch us any time of the day by going to YouTube, Facebook, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and just be a part of our community. We want to be your concierge for what is happening here in the Vail Valley. So thanks so much for watching live this morning. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.